Michelle Stewart and welcome to Bodhrán Expert. I am leaving momentarily from Cape Breton, heading back to Scotland after a full summer of teaching, and I've just been down my mum's basement searching for relics and little bits and pieces that I want to bring back with me, and I found something that I thought you might be interested in, and it's my first drum that I ever had, and I loved this drum. It was very inexpensive, but I played it to death, and I wanted to show you because I've been teaching a lot of the students about different skin treatments and ways that they can help get that broken in feeling, but you know what? Nothing can compete just playing your drum in. And this particular drum really surprises people when I show it to them. I don't know if you can see it in this light or not, but it looks like it's been treated with some kind of oil. It's almost shiny. It is so smooth. And it was just from years and years of spraying it down because it's non-tunable. If it was too tight, I would wet it down with water and then rub it in with my hand, and just the natural oils from my hand would help to kind of over time condition this drum. But mind you, I played this drum to death. I probably played it every day of the year for at least 6 or 7 years straight. I mean, non-stop. I mean, very, very rarely would I not play this drum every day. So it also has a little tear in it that's been in there for a while, and it hasn't stretched because it's now at a really low, deep tension, and it's a little bit too floppy if it's very humid outside. And if that happens, I'll usually bring it down to the Gaelic College to have extra drums for students taking classes that might not have the drums there. So I'll bring it down and let people play it. And if it's a little bit too floppy, I'll take the hairdryer to it and just give a little tightening up, and that kind of takes the moisture out of it. So it's really the humidity or lack of humidity that affects the goat skin, because this doesn't have some kind of mechanism, like a tuning mechanism in it to adjust the skin tension. So I wanted to show you that because I really have an emotional attachment to this drum. It's how my husband and I met. We were in Halifax at the same time. He was over for the Nova Scotia tattoo, and I was just really I was there with friends, and someone came up to me at the intermission when the band that was playing for the evening took a break, and they said, "Oh, there's this guy here from Scotland with his small pipes. Would you get up and play with him?" And I said, "Sure." And someone went up to him and said, "Oh, there's this girl from Cape Breton with her Bodhrán. Would you get up and play?" And so we literally met on stage, and he said, "What would you like to play?" And I said, "Just play whatever, and I'll follow you." And that's the big romantic tale. So I don't play this drum actively anymore, but I really enjoyed it. I picked it up on one of my trips to Scotland in, I think it must have been 89 or 90, and it was probably the last 35 pounds that I had in my pocket, and for the longest time I thought it was made in Ireland, and one of my friends had a drum almost identical, and years later I noticed that she had a little stamp on her skin that said made in Pakistan. So just very momentarily I was a little bit heartbroken it wasn't made in Ireland. But you know what? Some drums that you will come across, whether they're made in Pakistan or other countries where they're mass producing drums, sometimes it just depends on luck of the draw. You can get one that might sound better than a mass producer from Ireland. So don't put too much weight in necessarily where it comes from, but you're always going to get a good drum if you go directly to the maker, or better than a mass produced drum anyway. But anyway, I hope to cover a lot more in detail about what to look for in a drum. But there's so much information, that's a whole other video series just in that. So anyway, I just wanted to show you my first drum, and just say I'm looking forward to bringing lots more videos to you guys. I've been so busy during the summer. I had great intentions of making all kinds of videos, but it's just been full on non-stop. So anyway, I'm off to the UK, and I'll see you when I get back.